Did you know that your entire life, the state of your body and your mind all comes down to one thing, your habits? The habits you follow every single day are literally programming how your body and mind work. If you're stuck in bad habits, your body and mind will eventually reflect that weakness. But if you start following good habits, you can build incredible strength. The problem is most people fail. Why? Because bad habits are like traps. They lure you in and don't let you go. And the biggest reason we get trapped is that we don't understand the psychology behind how habits are formed. We don't even know how a habit sneaks into our life in the first place. What are the invisible threads that connect our body and mind? If we could just understand and fix those connections, our lives would transform automatically. Now, I want to be completely honest with you. Everything I'm about to share comes from the phenomenal book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I could have just skimmed it and made a quick video. But instead, I bought the book a month ago, read it cover to cover, and really let its lessons sink in. Now, I'm here to share only the most powerful, life-changing insights with you. So I have just one request. If you have truly decided that you want to change your habits, if you're ready to understand the psychology that drives you, then please watch this video until the very end. This isn't just another video. It could be the key to reshaping your entire life. I've broken it down into 3 crucial chapters, so don't miss a single one. Before we can even think about building good habits or breaking bad ones, we have to go deeper. We need to understand the fundamental blueprint of every habit. It's called the habit loop, and it has 4 simple steps. Step 1 is the cue. A cue is something in your environment that triggers a thought or an action. Imagine you're walking down the street, and you pass a fast food joint. You love burgers. The moment you see that sign, that's the cue. Your brain is triggered. I want a burger. That brings us to step 2, the craving. Once the cue appears, a desire starts to build in your mind. That boy who saw the burger shop. He's no longer just seeing it. He's now intensely craving a burger. That powerful desire is the craving. Step 3 is the response. Now, since the craving is there and he has some money, he takes action. He walks into the shop and buys the burger. That action he takes is the response. And finally, step 4, the reward. He takes a bite of the burger and boom, a wave of happiness and satisfaction washes over him. That feeling of pleasure is the reward. Every single habit you have, good or bad, follows this exact 4-step pattern: cue, craving, response, reward. Your phone buzzes, cue, you crave checking the notification, craving. You pick up your phone, response, and you get a little hit of information or social connection, reward. It's a constant cycle. Now that we've cracked the code of how habits are formed, let's use it to our advantage. How can we build good habits that actually stick? We'll use a 4-step framework, the inverse of what we just learned. The first law is, make it obvious. You need to make the cues for your good habits impossible to ignore. The most effective way to do this is by designing your environment. If you want to read more, don't hide your book in a drawer. Leave it on your pillow. If you want to drink more water, put a water bottle on your desk, in your car, everywhere. Surround yourself with the triggers for the person you want to become. The second law is to make it attractive. We are naturally drawn to things that appeal to us. So, how do you make a habit like exercising or eating healthy attractive? You can join a community where these habits are the norm. Find a running club or a cooking class. When you see others enjoying these activities, your brain starts to believe, hey, this is what cool, successful people do. I want to do it too. If you can't join a physical group, create a digital one. Follow fitness influencers, healthy chefs, and motivational speakers on social media. Immerse your mind in an environment where your desired habit is celebrated and seen as attractive. Next up, the third law, make it easy. Think about it. We are wired to conserve energy. The easier a habit is to perform, the more likely we are to do it. This is where the 2-minute rule from the book is pure genius. Want to start reading every day? Don't commit to a chapter. Just commit to reading 1 page. Want to start meditating? Just sit for 2 minutes. The goal is to make the starting ritual so easy that you can't say no. You want to go to the gym in the morning? Lay out your gym clothes the night before. You want to eat a healthy breakfast? Prep the ingredients before you go to bed. Reduce the friction between you and the habit, and you'll find yourself doing it almost automatically. And the final crucial law for building good habits is, make it satisfying. A habit will only stick if your brain gets a reward at the end. The problem with many good habits is that the reward is often delayed. You won't get a six-pack after one workout. So you have to create an immediate reward. This can be as simple as tracking your habit. Get a calendar and put a big X on every day you complete your habit. Seeing that chain of X's grow is incredibly satisfying. Or you could create a small reward system. After you finish your work for the day, you get to watch one episode of your favorite show. You're pairing the habit with an immediate dose of pleasure, which tells your brain, hey, let's do that again tomorrow. Okay, we've learned how to build good habits, but what about the ones that are holding us back? How do we break the bad habits? We simply reverse the 4 laws. The first step to breaking a bad habit is to make it invisible. Remember the cue? We need to remove it from our environment. If you mindlessly snack on junk food, get it out of your house. Don't buy it in the first place. If you waste hours scrolling on your phone, move the distracting apps off your home screen, or put your phone in another room when you need to focus. If the trigger isn't there, the craving often never starts. You can't crave what you can't see. The second step is to make it unattractive. You need to reframe how you think about your bad habit. Instead of thinking, I'm giving up cigarettes, think, I'm becoming a non-smoker. I'm choosing fresh air, better health, and more energy. You have to highlight the benefits of avoiding the bad habit. Associate it with negative outcomes in your mind. Every time you crave fast food, actively think about how sluggish and unhealthy it makes you feel afterward. When you start to view the habit as a source of pain rather than pleasure, its appeal will start to fade away. Make the habit ugly in your mind. The third step is to make it difficult. As we said before, humans are lazy. We follow the path of least resistance. So to break a bad habit, you need to add friction. Increase the number of steps between you and the habit. If you want to watch less TV, unplug it after each use and put the remote in a different room. If you want to stop impulse shopping online, remove your saved credit card information from all websites. The more effort it takes to perform the bad habit, the less likely you are to do it. That small moment of added difficulty gives your rational brain a chance to step in and say, is this really worth it? And the final step to breaking any bad habit is to make it unsatisfying. Bad habits are so addictive because they provide an immediate reward, a quick dopamine hit. To counteract this, you need to introduce an immediate cost. One powerful way to do this is to get an accountability partner. Tell a friend you're trying to quit a bad habit and agree that every time you slip up, you have to pay them $10. The pain of losing money or admitting your failure to a friend can be a powerful deterrent. You are essentially punishing the bad behavior, which makes your brain associate the habit with a negative feeling. This makes it unsatisfying, and over time you'll naturally want to avoid it. And there you have it. The 4 laws to build good habits and the 4 laws to break bad ones. If you've watched up to this point, congratulations. You've essentially absorbed the core wisdom of an entire best-selling book in just a few minutes. If you found this valuable and want to see more deep dives like this, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps the channel reach more people who might need to hear this message. But more importantly, if you truly want to fix your life, don't just watch this once. Rewatch it. Take notes. And start applying just one of these laws today. Because small habits are the atoms that build the life you dream of. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.